really good for them. But for Scroll, if he can keep on making these solo clutches happen, if this can still keep happening for them, they're looking really, really strong. Where's the chink in their armor? I don't see it at all.
I mean, it's working. I know Sky is just as capable to make these solo clutches happen, but for now, Scroll has been looking unstoppable. When I think back, previously has been a bit gatekept, but Sky and Scroll players earlier on in EU competitive to now not only building the chemistry, building the knowledge, building the consistency, they have skyrocketed themselves as one of the most consistent duos, not just on EU, but in the world. So I like to see the solo clutches, but I want to see a duo win from them. I want to see both of them, you know, pop off in one of these end games.
I like that, skyrocketed.
Yeah, pun intended.
Pun intended, right? But even in that game, like, I was looking back at sort of their early game situation. They kind of went back to that strategy that we know they like to do. Sky up in that surge tower, up in that base, looking for a lot of those tags around their POI, because of course that zone did start to fall down to the south. And instead of Scroll just looking for all of that loot and re-farming, he was also looking for tags inside of Battlewood Boulevard. So little tiny adjustments to the strategy that's worked so well for them. And in this end game, of course, they made it there, and we know what happens when they do.
Yeah, something that we even heard Venno say, not only was it looking like he was going to steal our job with that analyst that he did on the telestrator, throughout, you know, the divisional cups, throughout the heats, through even the major finals, they kind of have the same strategy in terms of off spawn, getting surge, and even who they're tagging in early to mid game. Now, the question was, are they going to kind of get contested? Are people going to try and counter that strategy? It didn't happen in the EU major finals, is what Venno was saying, and it almost happened game one actually today when one of them got picked. I forget who it was, but they quickly came back from that. Haven't had too many issues at all, and they've been overcoming these hurdles as the day has been going on, so it hasn't been super easy for them, but they've still done an amazing job of keeping themselves at the top of that leaderboard.
It looks good, right? It looks good. It looks crazy. Obviously, this being the halfway point, again, I'm just going to keep saying it, job's not done, right? We still have things that we need to do. Wanted to highlight here, of course, Akira Karama had a bit of a moment from them in this last game.
So, 8th place, up 5 places, right? So, again, it's just going to take one game to try and rise up the standings, you know, as we kind of hit that halfway point, though, boys. I'm sure these players are all kind of starting to think the same thing. If I'm up in that top 10, okay, we just got to stay the course. Maybe we can play Clippers, or we're playing for those 15 fall spots. If we're outside of that many, we're thinking, dude, we have 4 games. Thankfully, it's one extra game. But still, we need to make something happen.
Yeah, this is something that's really unique to this sort of like LAN format. We're not used to seeing this. It's usually like win, and that's like the main thing that you're playing for. But here, you're playing for that top 15, and for a team of Brahma, it's really nice to see them actually performing at this level on this stage, because they're a team that has so much potential. They've been showing it in moments, little individual games, all instances where, yes, individual tournaments, they've been incredible. Just overall, we haven't seen that massive dominating performance from them. So for them, that can play into their favour this weekend, and today I should say, because they can play their end games as they have been. They don't need to set the world fire. They don't need to try and necessarily win the entire thing, which of course they will. You're not going to not want to win it, but it gets to a point where you think, right, let's just try and solidify that top 15, and they're a really, really good team at doing that, consistently making this end. Yeah, I'm liking how it's looking for them. I mean, this is the in-person event that we've had with the most controller players, and there's only 3 duos that are both controller players playing together. One of them is Akira and Karama, and hey, putting themselves in top 10 so far. I know the French fans and M8 fans are incredibly happy to see their performance, especially in that last game, getting closer and closer to the top end of that leaderboard.
Absolutely.
We're looking to readjust, look at things, whatever they need to do, right? There's 4 games left to go. We'll have to keep this fight going. Now, top of HD as well for that moment. Saw it. And my eyes lit up. I was like, yes, Thomas, you know, not sure what left the focus being eliminated. Thomas having that kind of solo clutch a little bit, but look at this, man. Just seeing him on high ground, it took me all the way back.
Yeah, I think they got chopped out there, was in focus, and then went down to full damage in the end. But Thomas said he's clutching up a few extra points right here. what we saw when it came down to May 1 in EU. They were sort of in and around those end games, performing well, but they never had that massive game performance that we expect and that we can come to expect from Thomas and Focus, because
I mean, the names, both of them have been performing
so well.
When's it going to happen, Thomas?
When's it going to happen? I know you have what it takes. I mean, 2024 Global Championship, Thomas got second place, adding, to the 4 second places he has in FNCS Major Finals, the 4 third places he has, 11 top 5s. I mean, Thomas has been around. He's one of 2 players playing today that qualified for the 2019 World Cup, and also this Summit Major LAN duoed up with Focus, who is kind of that new up-and-coming EU talent. Actually, Tarpe even gets the shotgun at their POI. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this duo. They started off a little rough earlier on this season, but they've been looking incredibly strong recently. So one big game is all I'm hoping for.
That's right. That's what we can't forget, right? It's just going to take one really great game to kind of turn all of it around. Wanted to take a moment here to highlight, this has been a fantastic weekend of Fortnite. Camera, can you get this over here? Look at this. This whole little section here has been our co-streamer booth. So if you've been following along with them, they've had a fantastic time. So many showing. What? Ozzy, is that you? Ozzy, come up here. Ozzy, come up here. Ozzy, yo, Bucky, you wanna come here? You wanna come here, Bucky? Yeah, just him, just you. Come, Ozzy, come here. We got to get him up. You've heard from us. You've been able to hear our thoughts. Why don't we get Aussie Antics up here? Fan favorite. He's so cool, so handsome, so tall. Come on. Don't be shy, Aussie. Don't be shy. Everyone's here to see just you. No one's here to see anybody else, just you. Hello. I don't know why you wouldn't know, but maybe you don't know. That's okay. This is Aussie Antics. Aussie, what have you made of the first half of the competition so far?
It's been good. I mean, I was talking to my chat about this. I think this is the most stacked lobby in the history of Fortnite, and I think we're seeing that. Like, anyone can take it. I was trying to do predictions last night. There's about 10 teams I think that can win this, and no one should be surprised. We've never seen that before.
Yeah, I mean, we saw you do some predictions on stream earlier on. I want to know how those sort of shaping up now, halfway through the tournament.
They're looking okay. I had Sky and Scroll up there. That was good. I had Shark and Teeny up there. I had them both getting top 3, so I'm feeling good. My Pete Poyer prediction? Basically, everyone had faith in Denle. I had Cold and Rapid winning it. I had Pete and Poyer getting top 5. So I basically shouldn't have had any faith in Denle.
You think that's what do you think is the biggest surprise that you've seen today in the finals?
Biggest surprise I've seen so far in the finals today. I mean, Curve and Benno getting contested. I did not see that coming. That was crazy. I mean, they're handling it pretty well. Outside of that, I think Shadow and Virgo were looking incredible. Again, they're kind of always a dark horse when everyone talks about them, until they also got contested.
Yeah, that's tough, right? Going back to Curve and Benno, right? How do you think, how would you imagine you have a plan to come in and then 15 minutes before you're like, hey, guess what?
I honestly thought it was like the usual bait and switch we see. Like, you guys know, you've competed in the past, you hit the little, I need 2 for off spawn, I'm surprised contest, and if people don't do it, I thought Benno was doing that. I was so sure, and I was like, he's just saying that, he's on the microphone, he's in the player room, no one will contest him, and that's where it's contested. I mean, it's hard, and you got to feel for Curve as well. Yeah. Their first ever LAN, he just won FNCS, doing incredible, but I think they can bring it back. We know Benno's a day 2 player. Doesn't have a day 2. He got the second half. He can prepare now. That's my hope.
I mean, it's been pretty impressive, right? A lot of these sort of newer comer players too. Lance, Curve, of course, Shark. We saw having a great performance so far today. Solo clutching as well. You would have watched a lot of these up-and-coming Fortnite players, up-and-coming talents. How proud are you of these sort of players that are just new to the stage here?
I mean, Sky and Scroll has been like the duo that I've been like. They're like my duo. I've been gassing up for so long now. I actually predicted them slightly lower because I was worried about Benno. Outside of that, we all watched the Greg. Like, they looked incredible. But honestly, I'm super proud. And even Shark as well. I think the thing I'm most proud of Shark is I've seen him in the player room, got to hang out with him. Lovely kid. He's so humble as well. Like, he's had so much expectation coming into this, and he hasn't got an ego about it. He's just stayed humble, respectful. Even I was trying to be like, you versus Clicks, like, how you feeling about that? He didn't call, didn't want to smash talk. He was just like,
I'm gonna jump in. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that. It's nice. Last question for you, obviously, before we start to let you go. What has your chat been saying? They've been saying, what you hearing? What you hearing?
I mean, they're having a good time. They're enjoying it a lot. I had a little like teaser announcement. I don't know if I'm allowed to like tease the announcement I teased on stream. They're still trying to guess what that is. There's a little like something coming up. They've been loving it, honestly. They love the show. My chat, I think, also very just locked in on competitive. This is, again, the best lobby we've seen in such a long time. It's stabbing in our faces like Flex and Savage here. You get to see the best go at it in a one-day format. They're as hyped as I am. Let's be real.
Bro, well, thank you so much. Before we let you go, obviously, you've got your stream going on right now. You've got Bucky, you had Savage, you're up there as well. Yep. Port FM, if you want another perspective, this is where to go. Anything you'd love to say to the fans out there? Anything you want to say?
I mean, I want fans, thank you so much for giving me the dream job. As always, it's incredible. I get to call this a career. I traveled all the way from Australia for this. I wouldn't do anything else. But also, I want to give a shout out to the co-streamers. They've all been phenomenal this week. We've had so many people together. Boob's been killing it. Fat's been killing it. Leo and Ma. Like, the collaborative effort from all the content creators to bring the most out of this land has been amazing. So please check it out as well. It's been incredible.
Ozzy, thank you so much, bro. We are so excited that you're here.
He's giving me all the input.
And so for you now, we've got this half-time reset. How do you reset?
We have some resets that always Poppy introduced us to, and we're gonna look through the games and kind of try and expect what the other people around us are gonna do for the last 4 and just prepare.
And I did notice you on stage between games. You had your eyes closed, you were having that zen moment, and I think I should let you have another one of those now, so let's head back to the desk.
And that would still be less point than how much Scroll has solo clutched today. I mean, we knew both Sky and Scroll were capable of this, but doing it on an international stage. Ozzy said it himself, the most stacked lobby we've probably ever seen in Fortnite competitive. I mean, words can't even describe how impressive that is.
Yeah, and I really liked it in that interview right there. Actually, Sky's first answer to Frankie's question. In the, of course, their first game, he went down, he had that bush, they got lurked on, they got keyed. His approach to it, his reaction, can very easily be like, oh, we got really unlucky, that wasn't our game. Like, you know, they can get really angry about it. But the way that he conducts himself, the way that this duo have been so good at, is just actually learning from those mistakes. And I think that's a key element to the fact that they have stuck together for so long, because so often in Fortnite, you think, oh, something didn't go well, switch out the duo, we'll try again next time. And just kind of brush over the mistake and not learn from it. Whereas this duo, the fact that Sky right there, you see a little insight into his mindset, it's like, yeah, okay, they took us out there, we didn't do enough homework, we didn't make it count. It's not going to happen again. And that's the way that their mindset carries them through, and that's why they've been able to stay together so long and find all their success.
Beautifully done. Let's take a look at the standings. I gotta look at them, man. This is like, we have to actually dissect this as much as we can.
I mean, we could
begin the best goal, so I'm not really
think
we're doing good.
I
I
think
think
we
can
do
do
better.
better.
And
And it's 4 games enough to do that. If you think of those 4 games like a day 2, like back in Major 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because we saw what you did in Major 1, right? You remember?
You flew up the leaderboard, you hit W and you went up. Right now, we're not seeing that many eliminations from you. And Pixie, you're an elimination king. So is that the plan for the last 4 games?
Maybe we'll do our best.
Ganó Cira. Dylan. No sé, Dylan. Dylan ganó, creo. Dylan, el internet me va mal, no sé. Eso que no entiendo, brother. Va mal el internet. No puede ser.